MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the Falcons and the All-Stars. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
It's been a good series so far as these two teams have split the first two games. So essentially this makes this a three-game series. That means this game is huge. It's a lot easier playing knowing you're one win away from moving on as opposed to one loss from packing it up and heading home.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Jose Quintana will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Lefty Jose Quintana taking the bump right now. Really like this guy. Not overpowering, but great command of the fastball. And he does something a lot of lefties don't do. He'll come in with that fastball to righties. Three-pitch guy. Fastball, curveball, changeup. Throws all three for strikes. Not an overpowering guy, but he is really a control artist.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one.
First pitch, 106.
The 1-0. 65 degrees our temperature here at first pitch. Now the 2-0.
Hey, I know it's early on in the game, but when a third pitch like that is called for a ball, it looks like that tight zone's going to be awfully small today.
That one's in there, 3-1.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a four-pitch walk.
The 3-1. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Batting second, the first baseman, Brock Holt.
Here's Brock Holt now. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, just 3 for 14. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Quintana has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake-bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Now the 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. One out, nobody on. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. His first homer so far in the series. And that will break the seal early here. It's quickly 1-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
Batting third, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that misses for ball one.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, one run feels like 3 or 4.
That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. 1-2.
1 ball.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. And it's grounded just foul down the line. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Two out, nobody on. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. Bottom of the first coming up. Pennsylvania is out in front 1-0. Adrian Hauser gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
1 strike.
Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In there, 1-2 now. Now the pitch. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Here's Javier Baez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
The Piaa District 1 Baseball Playoffs 2022 round games and highlights coming up next.
Wind up and the 0-1. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Coming in on it is Kane. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the third baseman, Bryant.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Now the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2.
Game 2 Upper
Pennsylvania
Bellevue 0
is on
Central
top
Bucks
here,
South 6
1-0.
final.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia.
The left fielder, Avisail Garcia.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air out toward left. Schwarber is there. One pitch, one out.
That is good. The catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Stepping up now, Omar Narvaez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way.
0-1.
Series is now tied at 1-1 between Pennwood
Set to
versus
deliver the
Pennsbury.
0-1. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first two pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
The 0-2 once more.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Bases are empty, one man out. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
He loses him on ball 4.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
In now, Eric Sogard, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. As a look, now the pitch.
Ball, impact.
Sogard, affectionately referred to as nerd power thanks to the signature specs. He was taken in the second round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2.
Hey, now
Series
he's
is
got
now
me
tied at
confused up here.
1-1
This is
between
a
Upper
known
Darby
sinker
versus
baller out on the
Central
mound trying to
Backside.
roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
Navarez leads off first with one away. Sliced hard down the left field line, and that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good-looking swing.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Runners are at second and third with one down. And he fouls this one off.
Game 2 Chester 1-2 Norristown 0 final.
Hit on the ground out to short. There's Baez. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
Batting ninth.
So here now is the pitcher, Adrian Hauser. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. Runner in
Chester
scoring
now
position
led
at second
Series
with 2 down.
2-0 in the Piaa District 1 Baseball Playoffs 2-0-2-0-2 Round
And
Season
this
1.
one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. A run, a hit, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the second. Pennsylvania is on top 2-0. Last half of the second set to go, and next to hit is the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. One gone. Stepping in, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo.
Game 3 of Chester versus Norristown coming up next.
pitch of the
Series now
at-bat
tied
on its
between
way.
these two teams.
That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And there are 2 away now.
In the Piaa District 1 Baseball Playoffs 2-0-2-0-2 Round
And so
Season
with 2
1.
away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. At the plate, Kyle Schwarber will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1 to Schwarber.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Squared that one up just a little late. The 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Top of the third set to get underway, and next it'll be the outfielder Lorenzo Cain.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
The 1-2. Lined hard toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
To the plate now, Brock Holt, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
2-0 count. The pitch is swung on and missed. Strike one. Hit back up the middle. Baez fields it cleanly. There's one. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
Now batting, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
And here's Christian Yelich now. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a ball, 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
2 out, nobody on. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Keston Hiura would be next. The 3-2 pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Here's Jason Hayward now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
0-1. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball's going to blow right by you.
Fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, 1-0.
The 1-0.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Strike 2 up in the zone. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jose Quintana. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Here's the first pitch to him. In the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And that misses 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. And sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
The 2-1 runs a bit inside for a ball.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And a full count now, 3-2.
Okay.
Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Working for the punch out and the offering. Line to the right side, and that's through into right field for a base hit.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8 pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
Bro, he threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate. Just enough for a base hit.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Keston Hiura.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Strike taken up in the zone. Here's the 1-1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. All even now, 2-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Here now the 2-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch Like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Digging in now, Avisail Garcia. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. And, boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Have to find a way to take a deep breath right here and regroup. I know the umpire missed one, but you can't allow the next couple of pitches to be dictated by one bad call. Find a way.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Grounded to the right. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Into the box, Omar Narvaez. He swings here and sends a chopper to the left side. Kipnis on to first, and they turn the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Stepping into the box, Eric Sogard, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch, got the double play. But don't kid yourself, there's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs 1 more out.
A 1 pitch on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Down the third baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. From the belt, the pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Comes set. Now the pitch.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Falcons are out in front here, 2-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And with it comes Javi Baez to the plate.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And he takes strike 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yelich on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The third baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Bryant. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Down and away, ball 1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-1 now. Oh. 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
So digging in now, Anthony Rizzo. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First offering on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Fouled off. Another one sent foul. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Orlando Arcia.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
2 balls and a strike now. 3 balls, 1 strike to Orlando Arcia.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
High in the air down the right field line. Hayward on the run. And he makes the catch in the corner.
The batter.
Now at the plate, Adrian Hauser. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
A ball and no strikes.
1 ball. No
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Piaa onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Cain. First pitch on its way. In there for strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Smoke toward the hole, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Brock Holt stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. From the stretch. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Brock Holt now with a full count.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Fastball strike 3 called on the outside corner, and he can't believe it. I don't blame him, but the inning is over.
Leading off for Pennsylvania, the left fielder, Mario Warburg.
First offering on its way.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Pulled toward right center field. Kane is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation. I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
And he falls behind 0-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Sogard has it. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
David Bodie will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Two out with the man at first. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Bodie, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was taken in the 18th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Alec Mills takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. In is Christian Yelich. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Now that's second baseman, Piaa.
In now, Keston Hiura. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. It was a walk in his last trip. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. The 1-1 is strike two, swinging. The 1-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Ouch, that comebacker appeared to get him in the arm. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. So here is Avisail Garcia. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 1-1. None out, runners at first and second. Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
So base is empty now after the double play. And now it'll be the catcher, Omar Narvaez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is on the ground over to first. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ian Happ, will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent today.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now that, the shortstop, Javier.
And that brings up Javi Baez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches at the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Piaa ranging into the outfield. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now that.
Here's Chris Bryant now. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the time run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Bryant looking at a 3-1 count.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Hit hard on the ground to third. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Alex Claudio takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Alex Claudio.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Hura drifts over to make the catch. The side is retired. Rowan Wick is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. He's set, and the pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Two and 0 now. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Show some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Striding in, Orlando Arcia has got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Oh. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Now the 3-2 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Ryan Braun will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. The ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. On the ground to the right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Ryan Tepera comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th. In now is Lorenzo Cain, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 home is offered at but missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the double steal is on here. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And this sails on him right down the line in left field.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead. But he made it work out. That was really impressive.
The 1-2. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Softly hit. Look at this. They're not going to get there. A base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Brock Holt will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. From the stretch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Hard on the ground towards short. The second for 1 on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Falcons lead it 3-0. Corbin Burns gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Now Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now batting, Kyle Schwarber. He struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 so far. First delivery to him on the way, and he takes a cold strike, 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and look out as they brush him back here. It's ball 1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jeremy Jeffress will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Albert Almora is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 5, Albert Almora.
Here's the first pitch to him. Christian Yelich is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1.
Oh. 2-1.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hal has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. So striding in, Keston Hiura, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now the 1-0. Misses. Ball 2.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
3-0 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he gets the call there. 3-1. Fastball in there. 3-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
No, that's the ball.
Runners on first with 1 down. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. Almora in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Now to the plate, Omar Narvaez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Got him fishing that time. 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
0-1 pitch on its way. Behind 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. David Phelps is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jason Kipnis. First offering on its way. On a line, that's a base hit. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
So here's Albert Almora next, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. Here's a pop-up now. Holt is there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Ian Happ, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
One ball, no strike.
The 1-0 misses for the second ball. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Chased a bad ball up out of the zone. 2-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
One out and a runner on third. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Kane going back at the track. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he's in safely at third. As a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
Looked like the outfielder might have thought that was just going to be a long flyout. I know I did too, but it carries farther than anybody thought and all the way off the wall. And by the time he realizes it, it's too late, and he's got a clutch RBI triple.
So now to the plate, Javier Baez fouled off. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A man at third with one away. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
So a full count now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home. Line to the right side. And he has delivered on 3-2 as he comes up big. It's a base hit. And that's going to bring in the run from third. And just like that, it's back to a 1-run ball game.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get one knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Well, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
Corey Knebel enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning. Chris Bryant will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. He's set. Here it comes. 1 out, 1 on in a one-run game. And it's 1-1. The 1-1.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Under it is Garcia to put it away, and there are 2 outs now. And this throw gets away from him. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. Quick check on that tying run at first. Runner back safely. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
The 0-1 on its way. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. From the stretch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Up with it, Navarez. And the throw to first ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the 9th now in game 3. Pennsylvania leads this one 3-2. Craig Kimbrell enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Stepping into the box, Eric Sogard, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Eric Sogard.
Pitch on the way. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Comes set, and the 0-1. Popped him up. Contreras waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter.
Now in the box, Orlando Arcia.
Orlando Arcia.
First offering on its way. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. No dice on the knuckle curve that time. 3-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Ben Gamble will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Right there for strike 1. Two out, nobody on. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swing. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. The Falcons lead this one 3-2. Josh Hader is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. Digging in, Anthony Rizzo.
Leading off for the All-Star, the first baseman, Anthony.
Here comes the first pitch.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Kyle Schwarber is at the plate as he watches ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
1 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now. And he fouls this one off. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Sogard is there, and there are 2 men gone now. Nico Horner will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Nico Horner.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full 3-2.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
The batter, the second baseman, Jason.
Standing in, Jason Kipnis. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Set and the pitch fouled away. Quick check on that tying run at first, and the runner back easily. 2 out with a man at first, and again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Kipnis, or Kip for short. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which was quite an accomplishment. Back in standing. 2 out, 2 strike offering. Here it is. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game. And it took 6 here to get the job done. But, hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Falcons take a 2-1 advantage in this division series. Adrian Hauser gets the W on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the home team, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.